makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I'm super excited for this video because I'm going to be talking about the new makeup releases from the past week and my personal opinion on them. I'm excited for this week because I feel like I've got, it's a little bit more heavy on the indie brands, which is exciting. So let's just go ahead and jump on in. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start off by talking about the Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade palette, and they waited so long to show the inside. I was just waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally it has been revealed. And I like it. I do like it. I think it's pretty. I'm not going to go super in depth on it because I actually filmed a whole video basically of what the Lemonade palette, like what I expected it to be, what I thought it should have been, just based off the name Lemonade, like what I thought the palette was going to be. So I'll definitely have that linked in the description box in case you guys are interested. But I do like it. I'm probably going to buy it because I like the colors and I really want to try out the Dominique Cosmetics formula. So that's probably a buy. They have not released the release date or anything yet, but I'm super excited to see swatches. If they have any swatches up by the time I'm editing this video, I'll definitely put them on screen as always, but I have not seen any yet and I'm just like dying for that. So I am very, even though the palette is not what I wanted, it's not quite what I expected. I definitely wanted more, like yellow was my main complaint. I do like it still. Okay, so last week I mentioned that ColourPop showed some sneak peeks and they were like hyping it up so much. They had like this like swirly pictures and just like what's new at ColourPop, basically just, you know, hinting at different things. And finally they released what it is, and wah wah wah, it is just more glosses, which I don't have a problem with. I love glosses. I'm wearing one of their glosses right now. I'm wearing Moonchild over their Luxe lipstick in Snow and Fox. But I thought it was going to be something new and innovative. Like I was just excited for more, and then it was just like new gloss formulas. Like I felt like there was so much buildup. So I don't think I'm going to pick any up right now. Some of the colors do look really beautiful, and I really like the ColourPop formula that I've tried so far. So I'll probably pick some up in the future, but I feel like I was expecting so much, and then it was just like, oh, okay, just a new formula of gloss. So next, Davina Cosmetics is coming out with a bundle, and it is called the Pink Icing Set, and I think this looks really beautiful. It definitely is more like there's like some pink, there's a little bit of like cool tone purples, and then like a bright purple, and there's two highlighters. I like it. I do like it. I think it's pretty, but I just don't feel passionate about it, if that makes sense. Like I look at it and I like it, and I've been waiting for like a pink purple palette to come out. But I just don't know. I just feel like my heart's not in it. So I'm probably going to pass on that, even though I do like the Davina Cosmetics formula. And it is all new shades, and it looks beautiful, and it looks swatched beautiful. And I saw a really pretty look using it. But I just, like I said, my heart, I don't know. I'm not like feeling like I need to buy it. So I think I'm going to pass on that. In case you're wondering, because I'm talking about pink eyeshadows anyways, today on my eyes I have the Juvia's Place Douce palette. Just looks like this. So next, Loveluxebeauty is coming out with Sparxlers, and these look beautiful. They look like liquid eyeshadows, and they look glittery and metallic and just beautiful. So I'm really excited about this. I'm so excited for like an indie brand to start doing like liquid glittery eyeshadows. I'm not sure if they're glittery or just sparkly from the video or whatever, but they do look super beautiful. I don't think I'm going to make an order just for them, but I feel like I'm like slowly building up in my mind like an order for Loveluxebeauty. So next I wanted to mention really quickly that Adept Cosmetics is coming out with a new palette, and they do empty palettes, empty magnetic palettes, and I do have quite a few from them that they have sent me. And I just wanted to mention this one because I love the packaging. It is like a crystal quartz marble, like it is just, it looks super super cool, and it is a two-sided one, so there's so much room for so many eyeshadows. And like I said, I do have quite a few empty palettes from them, and they're great quality, so I'm excited that they keep coming out with new colors and designs and everything looks really good. Okay, so next, KKW Beauty is releasing highlighter palettes, and I told you guys I was initially excited for these, and I don't know why. I just thought in my head, like for like the contour kits, and for all of her kits she's done like light, medium, dark, and then deep, and I was like, I don't know, in my head I was expecting the highlighter palettes or either to be individuals or for the highlighter palettes to be like sets for each skin tone. And I know highlighters can be a little bit more versatile, but I just feel like there's two shades I really like, or one shade I really like in light medium highlighter palette, and I just feel like I'm not buying it just for one shade. I'm over highlighter palettes, like, so I'm definitely going to skip on those, even though they do look beautiful. The formula looks so cool. It looks super sparkly and shiny and just super metallic. So I am curious to see reviews, and maybe one day if there was a sale or something, I could see myself picking it up then, but I'm not going to be, you know, waiting, like refreshing the page, waiting for them to launch it or anything. Okay, you guys, let's talk about true disappointment. So ColourPop released this picture and they said purples, pinks, rustic red, and oranges. New palette, we think yes. And this picture and everything, I was like so excited. I'm like, the way they described it, purples, pinks, rustic red, and oranges, like that just, it speaks to my heart like on another level. So I was very excited about that sneak peek. And then they showed the palette. This palette does not, it does not look like their description of it. There's one pink, there's like a dark purple, a dark purple, there's golds, there's neutrals, there's like two orangey browns. Like, I was so mad when I saw this Fortune palette. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, it's not an ugly palette. Like, if you want a neutral palette, like, great, even though ColourPop has done like way too many neutral palettes. But I was just like so confused because the initial description, I was obsessed. I was like, this is gonna be the palette from ColourPop that finally is like speaks to me, is made for me. Like, I've just been waiting. I really love the Dream Street palette, but even that, it took me a while to buy. Like, and the one that everyone likes is like Cute AF. I think there's a different name for it, but I had that one and I sold it actually because I felt like the quality wasn't that great and the colors weren't as like pigmented as I wanted them to be. So I don't know. I'm just super disappointed by that palette. I do think that the one little bronzer highlight duo looks really nice for fair skin. It's like a very light taupey brown shade and then a very light icy highlighter, and I think that looks really nice. I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way to pick it up. Once again, like I said, like I'm on a low buy, even though I stink at it. Like, I don't even want to talk about how bad my low buy is going, but I'm gonna wait. But I could see myself definitely picking up that duo eventually. So another sneak peek I'm excited about, this is Norvina. She posted this and she said, still refining rainbow mattes. These colors aren't for everybody, but I'm working hard to get this right for that unicorn somebody. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm really excited about this. I love Anastasia's formula, but I feel like the palettes just recently haven't been speaking to me at all, and like I felt like subculture kind of like betrayed me, and I don't know. I haven't been feeling their new releases as much, but I'm very excited for some really bright, vibrant, colorful shadows from Anastasia, and I hope that it is like more of a color story and not just straight up a rainbow. I hope that there's a good amount of thought behind it. Okay, so next is a palette that I'm really excited about. I think that this is so beautiful and it just screams spring/summer, and this is from Nomad Cosmetics, and I'm not sure if they've released the entire palette yet. I just kind of have the palette in like, I have two pictures of the different sections, but this looks so beautiful. I love that there's like the yellow row, there's blues, there's pinks, there's oranges and purples, and I just love it. I feel like it's not a rainbow palette. Like, there's several colors of each color, or variancies of each color, and I just think it looks really beautiful. So I'm very curious about this, and I'm definitely keeping my eyes open. I actually have a palette that they sent me, which was like months ago, and I still haven't used, so I definitely want to go use that palette and kind of see what the formula is like, just because they are a smaller, I don't know how small of an indie brand they are, but I just don't hear people talk about them quite as much. And it looks so beautiful. I love the colors so much. Another sneak peek, Luxe Beauty is doing I think it was called the Summer Sinner collection or something along those lines, and they showed it this swatch, and it is so beautiful. It is such a cool shift. I'm so here for it. I love Luxe shadows. They're such great quality, and this shade just looks stunning. I'm so excited to see more of what it's going to be, and if it's going to be a bunch of duochromes. Like, I don't know why, but I am so into duochromes right now. And you guys actually, I think it was my last makeup releases, left a bunch of people to check out, and I do have them on my list to check out. But I'm very excited if it is Looxi, because I feel like their prices are great and their customer service is great. So yeah, I'm very excited about that and to see what else is going to be in the collection. Ooh, something that I'm not excited about. Well, I was, but now I'm not. Farsali, they are releasing more shades of their Jelly Beam highlighter. And the first one, I was like, I don't think the color's for me. And then I saw sneak peeks and I was like, yes, finally a color for me. But I feel like still it's just, it's not going to work out. I feel like the colors are still just too dark. So yeah, I'm just passing on that. Ooh, but this is so cute. I'm not super into mermaids, and I feel like being a redhead, like people always would think that Ariel would be my favorite Disney princess, but no, she's okay. She's just okay. Sorry, that's not supposed to offend anyone. I'm here for Belle. 100% Beauty and the Beast is my favorite, but this collection is so cute, and I am so here for the oval brushes that look like the fork, like the spork, because she sings that one song with the little spork, and she calls it a, oh man, I can't even remember what she calls it. But they have the whole set together, and it's like in the little case, and it is just, that is so cute. Like, that is amazing. The other brush sets, like, they're fine, they're just in a color, but I don't know, I just feel like that is such a cute touch. So, and that is from Spectrum Collections. Now here's something I do know how I feel. So this is the Gemini palette from Melk Cosmetics, and I'm very excited about this. I was watching their Instagram every single day that they were releasing shades, and they have released all the shades now. And I think it started off really strong. I was really feeling the first 4 shades, like the mustardy greens and the olive and just the green with the gold sparkle. Like, I thought that was just so pretty and genius. And then like the black I could see having, and then like there's some more browns. So I feel like this started off as a really cool different palette, and it kind of ended up being like a grungy, like new kind of neutrals, like some neutrals with a twist type of palette. But I do really like it, and I really want to try Melt, and it's actually releasing today that I'm filming, which is 2 days ago. It's releasing for like a pre-sale or whatever, which I think the official release date is June 2nd. But I think I am gonna get it because I really like most of the shades. I feel like I could definitely get use out of it, and I've always wanted to try Melt, so I'm really excited about that. I also wanted to mention from Melk Cosmetics, I saw this picture, and I feel like the one thing that was truly missing from the Gemini palette, like the last shade that they released, I wish they would have done a light green duochrome shade, especially because they kept showing sneak peeks of people wearing it, and they had a light green duochrome in their inner corner. So I was like, ooh, that is so pretty. That would be amazing with the palette. Like, I think that would really like just round it out. Instead, they did like just another brown neutral shade. But she did say that this is Shadow Play in the inner corner, which I think is like their blush lights, toppers, things. I'm not exactly sure, but I looked on the website and they're like $22, but it looks really beautiful on the eyes. So I wish that was in the palette so much. Another thing that is exciting that it's always good to see that your voices are being heard. Tarte Cosmetics posted this, and it said, Tarte has been reading all of your comments and wants you to know they hear you. Exciting and colorful things are in the works. So you can see there are different little comments. They put cool tones, which I feel like Tarte has a lot of cool tones, so I don't really see that as much. Then they put lots of color, and they've got 2 blues, and then on the other side they said green and blue, and they got a green and blue. So I'm glad that they're listening, and I think the first shade that's swatched in that little sneak peek is really pretty, but then the other colors are just like, it's okay. So I don't want to be negative because I'm glad that they are listening, that we want color, but I hope it's not just like boring, like as neutral to color as you can possibly get kind of color, if that makes sense. Okay, so another indie brand that I've been keeping my eyes on and I'm very excited about is JD Glow Cosmetics. I think I mentioned their eyeliner previously, and they are doing eyeliner swatches on their Instagram now, and they are so beautiful. Like, they are so holographic. If you want some cool eyeliner, then I would definitely say check them out because they look amazing. But they did some sneak peeks of eyeshadows coming up, and they've got like a neon green, a little bit of lighter green, and a really pretty like blue kind of pool shade. And they did a swatch, and this swatch is amazing. Like, it literally looks like the eyeshadow is like dripping wet, like so metallic, so beautiful. So I'm very curious to see if it's going to be a full collection or just a few single shadows. I really would like to get my hands on one and try them out because that swatch just blew me away. So another item that I'm really curious about, but I'm definitely going to wait for reviews and see what other people are saying. Marc Jacobs released the lip gloss stick, and it looks like a lipstick, but I guess it's supposed to have like a very glossy kind of look to it. And I think that the nude shade looks really, really pretty. And I'm just curious to see what the formula is like, because I feel like a lip gloss and a lipstick in one is just like, it just feels convenient. It just feels probably not necessary. Do I really need another lip product? No. But I do like the idea of it, so I'm very curious to see what others say, and then maybe I'll add it into my cart for like the next VIB sale, or just the next time that there's a Marc Jacobs sale in general. So Morphe is releasing lipsticks, and these are 5 different shades of red, and they're bullet lipsticks. They're like a completely new formula for Morphe, but I just feel, I don't know if anyone else feels like this, but when I wear nude lipsticks, like just the phase that I am in life right now, nude lipsticks, I really like a glossy, a bullet lipstick, a lip gloss, like I'm all for it. But when I do bold shades like red, I don't want it to move. I don't want it to go anywhere. I don't want it to come off on my cup. I don't want it to come off. Like I have the cutest son ever. Like I just have to kiss his cheeks all the time. So I don't want my red lipstick to go off all over his face. So I always end up doing bold shades as liquid lipsticks, especially my go-to is Dose of Color. So I'm not interested in this at all. And I think it's kind of odd to do like a thing of just reds. It's different, but it's kind of odd. So I also wanted to mention the Give Me Glow Cosmetics Summer Vibin' palette, and I'm not sure how I feel about this completely. I have looked at this picture so many times trying to decide. I really want to get a palette from Give Me Glow because I have one eyeshadow from them and it's really nice, but I feel like I do like this palette. I feel like it is half neutrals, half colors, and I think the pops of colors are pretty, but I feel like they're not unique at all. Like there's an orange, a yellow, a pink, and like a orangey, kind of like a dirty orange shade, and then a bright teal and an icy blue, which I like all those shades. Even when I say that they're not unique, they are unique. They're putting all in a palette together and I like it. But I just feel like I have those shades so many times over in my collection, and then to buy the entire palette and have all the browns and like the gold and the bronze, which I'm so over right now. I think I'm gonna pass on it, but it does look pretty and the swatches look nice, but I just don't feel like it's calling my name. So that is everything for today's new makeup releases. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know which release from this week you are most excited about down below, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.